another war, just another family torn from my feet today. Just a step on the edge, just another day in the world we live. I need a hero.
Hey guys, hello. In this tutorial video, I'm going to be giving you guys another tutorial on how to make a YouTube thumbnail. This has been requested for a while now, and like I mentioned before in the I believe it was the Logan Paul rant, or it was the I'm trying to remember the video I did this morning. I think it was the OBS tutorial. Yeah. This video, I did mention that I was going to do this as my next project. So let's go on ahead and get this started. So I already have Photoshop open. Bear in mind that I am using CS6. Let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, so now that we have Photoshop open, what we're going to do is we're going to hit File here and we're going to click New. The reason for this is because we want to create an entirely new image. Okay, so the usual thumbnail size for a YouTube video is usually measured in, it's either pixels or inches. I can't really remember which one it is, but the usual size, I believe, is 1280 by 720. I can't really remember off the top of my head, but I think that's it. Click OK, and voila, instant image. So okay, so now what we want to do is we want to make a background for it. Well, first of all, what we want to do is we want to bring in some files here. So let's go on ahead and do that here. So okay, I even have a little folder here called YouTube thumbnail tutorial with all of these with all this stuff in it. So let's go on ahead and just open a few of these up. Now notice that a few of them are kind of small. A few of them are a lot smaller than I would have wanted, given what I'm trying to do here. But I can fix that hopefully. Again, I'm no Photoshop master. I've only had this thing for 6 months now, or so. But so first things first. This background. We're gonna want this background to be predominantly red, so that it stands out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the, where is it? We want to go here to the paint bucket tool, and we want to go here to color it, and scroll this all the way up to the red. You can also experiment too if you want to create various effects and stuff. Like change the hue of the color and whatnot. And voila, we have an instant red background. So now what we want to do is we want to bring these images into the picture. The way we're going to do that is by there are actually two ways you can do this. You can do this by either lassoing it, which, well, as the term suggests, actually involves you literally tracing the object like this. If you guys can't make that out, I'm literally tracing the object here. This is a very delicate process, though, and the slightest error is kind of a death sentence to you if you want to keep any detail in the image. Like seeing that one, that wasn't very good. So step backward. Okay. The far superior method I find is by using the quick selection tool. Now this is extremely helpful for these types of images. So this photo's kind of small. Let's go ahead and just lower this size here to about, I don't know, maybe 20. And let's just click away and hope for the best. This does require a lot of clicking though, so that you get the entirety of the image. I wanted that to blend seamlessly in. Well, hopefully no one will notice. But, so yeah, as you can see here, we now have a competently looking image, in here. So, let's make it a little more dynamic. So, let's get rid of this, thing here, because we've already got, the company's name in there. But, let's drag, I don't know, let's drag this guy, let's drag a Wind Waker link here, as well as these moblins into it. Now, normally while making a thumbnail, I wouldn't copy the whole image, but since this is an example, but because this is an example video in a tutorial, I just want to give you guys a rough estimate. Okay, so there we go. Get rid of that. And the cool thing about this here is that if you'll notice here, this little area here, you've got layers. So you've got the background, you've got layer 1, which is this, the image that we just made, and then layer 2, which is obviously the layer that we just brought in. So let's go ahead and bring this up a little bit so that it's level with the other image. And the last thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to add some text to the picture. Now, the way you do that, obviously, well, you just saw me do it, is by going down to the text tool here, and there is a multitude of things that you can do with this text tool, such as adjusting the text and stuff like that, making it more dynamic and stuff. But I'm just gonna type something out here and see now. I'm gonna create 2 layers here of text. So let me just select Times New Roman if it's here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there we go. And let's go on ahead and bring this over. Okay. And then the last thing that we're gonna do is Japan and whoops, international. Okay, so as you can see here, I just made 4 layers of text, and with what I'm going to do with each of these texts is I'm going to show you guys how to change each layer. You can't really change a picture per se. I mean, in terms of making it more dynamic, I mean, the only thing I know that you can change for sure is text. So, let's do the hype is real first. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to right click and we're going to go to blending options. What this will do is it'll bring up this menu here called layer style, and you can literally like add like a ton of stuff to it. You can add a drop shadow, you can add an inner glow. Actually, rather than tell you about it, I should just show you. So yeah, as you can see here, it's almost 3-dimensional in terms of how it looks. But let's try to add an inner glow to it. Nah. Not really much of a change there. Nah. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay. So let's just click OK for that one. And oh, I forgot the. Okay, I forgot that very crucial piece of the title. It's not any Legend of Zelda. It's the Legend of Zelda. There we go. Okay, so let's go on ahead and change this as well. Blending options. I'm gonna maybe inner glow and a outer glow. There we go. Yeah, why not a drop shadow too? There we go. Okay. And then let's... Why do I keep highlighting them? Okay. So, blending options here. Texture. That looks a little too black. Oh no. Yeah, it looks pretty good. But yeah, guys, that is how you create a tutorial. That is how you create a thumbnail in Photoshop. Again, I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of this because I mean, I could do a tutorial where I make my own thumbnail for like one of my review series segments. But I mean, I just wanted to give you guys like an overview of how stuff works right now. I'm probably not gonna post this thumbnail anywhere. I mean, I might. Like, I might post it to Facebook or Twitter at some point, when Hyrule Warriors actually releases in March. It's either March or May. Actually, let me check that now, since I have it up. Let's see here, Hyrule Warriors for Switch. Okay, for Nintendo Switch, let's see here. Okay, Spring 2018. Number of players to be determined. Definitive edition, here we go. Okay, Spring 2018. Oh, March 22nd. Okay, so I'm gonna have to change that there. 22nd. There we go, and, here, let me see here. For Nintendo Switch. Oh great, I'm gonna have to lower all these down now. Oh well. It's looking kinda cramped there. Oh well, but anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial video. And, I almost forgot the last thing we do. Okay, so, you want to go up to File, click Save As. This will save it to your hard drive. And, you have many options here to choose from. You can either save it as a Photoshop document, which is basically the same as clicking Save As in Microsoft Word. Kind of. So what you'll do, for our purposes though, what we're gonna do is, normally what I like to do is when I make a thumbnail, I save it both as a Photoshop document and as a JPEG. But for our purposes here, we're just gonna save it as a JPEG. So click on this drop-down menu here, and you want to select just JPEG, not JPEG 2000 or JPEG Stereo. Simply JPEG. So select that, and yeah, I'll just name this tutorial thumbnail. And voila! Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Catch you later. Bye bye.